Does globalization help countries to thrive or make them struggle to survive? To answer this, let's get started. Singapore, often called the Lion City or Garden City, is a vibrant blend of cultures primarily Chinese, Malay, and Indian. Known for its advanced free market economy, transparency, and low corruption, Singapore thrives as a global hub. It is actively part of international groups like APEC, ASEAN, and TPP, showcasing how globalization fuels its growth and connections across the world.
With this global landscape in mind, let us now delve into the positive and negative impacts of globalization on Singapore. The first positive impact of globalization leads to the first ranking of Singapore in global connectivity, leading trade and capital growth. Singapore ranks first in global connectivity thanks to policies that integrate it into the global market. It also leads in trade and capital, with merchandise trade rising 33% from 701 billion to 937 billion euros, which is equivalent to 1,022.2 billion to 1,365.4 billion dollars between 2019 and 2022.
The second positive impact of globalization to Singapore is seen through Singapore's progress and sustainability. Singapore transformed from a low-income economy in 1965 to a global leader in innovation and sustainability. Driven by manufacturing and services, it achieved 1.1% GDP growth in 2023, boosted by its construction and tourism. The Green Plan 2030 targets net zero emissions by 2050, while programs like Skills Future build a future-ready workforce. Singapore stands as a model of progress and sustainability.
Number 3. Singapore's 2024 economic outlook. Globalization has made Singapore a key investment hub with growth expected in electronics, food and beverage, and travel in 2024. Easy inflation of 2.3% projected GDP growth and strong demand for AI chips and electric vehicles drive its expansion. Post-pandemic recovery and rising tourism, especially from China, further boost its economic outlook. As we have seen, globalization had a positive impact on Singapore's economy. However, as time progresses, certain negative consequences have emerged. Let's start with Number 1. Singapore's 2024 economic outlook. Globalization poses challenges for Singapore, such as disruptions from geopolitical conflicts and high interest rates that raise borrowing costs and affect trade. Declining demand for semiconductors and IT products, supply chain issues, a soft job market, and a slower wage growth may further slow its recovery and economic progress amid global uncertainties.
Adapting development models to geo-economic disruptions, reflections on Singapore's development, is the second negative impact of globalization in Singapore. Singapore's been open trading model, heavily reliant on foreign investments and exports, facing growing challenges. With trade exceeding 300% of GDP, its success has relied on stability and competitive policies. However, rising US-China tension, the Ukraine war, and the technological shifts are prompting Singapore to adapt its strategy as the hyper-globalization slows.
Number 3. Singapore's economic challenges in connected world. Globalization has increased Singapore's vulnerability to external shocks. Greater integration with global market means that financial crisis, demand shifts, and events like pandemics quickly ripple through the economy. Volatile capital flows and synchronized business cycles with major economies further hidden uncertainty, posing challenges to stability and growth in this highly interconnected world. Considering these challenges, it is essential to gain deeper insights into the complex nature of globalization. Now, the question is, how can we mitigate the negative impacts while maximizing the benefits? Let's explore some key insights. Singapore shows how globalization can be an excellent driver of progress while also posing new challenges. Its strategic embrace of global trade, innovation, and sustainability has elevated it from a low-income economy to a major worldwide hub. The city-state's progress in connectivity, human capital, and green initiatives demonstrate the beneficial possibilities of globalization when properly managed. However, the same interconnection that fuels Singapore's prosperity also creates weaknesses. Due to its economic dependence, it is vulnerable to global market swings, geopolitical crises, and external shocks. In a world that is changing quickly, Singapore's resilience is put to test by growing tensions between the United States and China, as well as other geopolitical risks.
Armed with these insights, it's time to take action. We propose the following advocacies to shape a more equitable and sustainable global future. Let's start with number 1. Promote sustainability. Collaborate globally on environmental goals inspired by Singapore's Green Plan 2030 to balance economic growth with environmental care.
Our second advocacy is to strengthen regional ties, build stronger partnership with the ASEAN and international organizations to address global economic and political challenges together.
Invest in innovation. Focus on future-ready industries like AI and advanced manufacturing while preparing the workforce through education programs like Skills Future. Through these initiatives, Singapore can maintain its position as a worldwide leader while addressing the inherent problems of globalization. How can we minimize the risks of globalization while maximizing its positive potential? Let's work together to build a more just, equitable, and sustainable future for all.